What's going on over here? Selfies with the wild sunflowers. Welcome back everyone, Josh here. Today we're headed west again. There's a big sign behind me showing our locality. Let's have a quick look, show you where we are and where we're going to go. As you can see, welcome to Burren Junction. Let's have a little look-see on the map. Burren Junction's right here and we're headed into the outback. You can see how far inland we are. We're not going to Walgett, but we are heading west. We're heading west this morning in search of the last bore drain. There will be quite a few people that know what a bore drain is, quite a few that don't. Back out in this western country, way back in the old days, they used to sink a bore down into the artesian water. Water would come up and they'd dig a trench across miles and miles of the flat country, let the bore run into it. Obviously the trench would fill up, which is called a bore drain. So it basically drains the water off the bore from the deep artesian basin, and that's what used to water their cattle and make all this country accessible and usable and very profitable. One great side effect of the bore drains that were put in all around this area were that the yabbies loved them. They were perfect habitat, shallow, generally water flowing through them all year round to keep the cattle watered and sheep obviously. And the yabbies bred up in great numbers. People used to go out hitting the bore drains, getting sacks fulls of yabbies. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depends how you look at it, probably about 10, maybe 15 years ago, they started capping the bores and putting the water into tanks because of evaporation. Although they were a great idea back in the old days, there was a lot of evaporation and the sides would bust out and there'd be a lot of water wasted, and basically they were just a great waste of water, which is a very precious resource out in this country because it gets very dry. And the government, in their wisdom, which is probably is a good idea, has capped the bores, stopped the bore drains from flowing, and they run the water underground in poly pipe to troughs that are dotted along the wherever they want the cattle. But lucky for us, they haven't capped them all just yet. I do know where there's one. Haven't been there basically since I was a kid, and even when we did go there, we didn't actually go yabbieing, probably just going through there. Check this out. This is what you see out here. I actually forget what I was up to now since that truck went past, but we're going to head out and see if we can find this bore drain. I think I was saying I've never actually been yabbieing out here. I think we come fishing out here once, maybe 25 years ago. And there's nothing really there. It is probably classed as a town, but it's not really. I don't think there's actually any houses or shops. I'll show you what's out there when we get there, see what we can find along the way. A few Angus burgers on the road. Check out how many cattle are on the road here. We've just been through a heap, and look at this. All black Angus. And when you're thinking that each cow's probably $2 grand by the time they finish, quite a few dollars worth of cattle. I could retire on what they're worth. They're still going. here stopping them. And they got someone up behind them pushing them. We're just heading through the last little bit of town. It's not actually a town, it's a locality. As you can see behind me right here, that is a massive pile of wheat. That's where your wheat bix comes from. And that's only a very small percentage of what would come through here each year. We have a great big grain receival site. I shouldn't say great big because it's not the biggest one in the world, but they do get a lot of grain through there. Obviously, that wind's blowing off that wheat and I can actually smell it. A little bit further over, on the other side of the road, is what they call a cotton gin. There's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of cotton grown in this area. They bring it in out of the paddocks in bales or modules, take it to the gin. The gin actually cleans all the cotton, wraps it up into bales for exporting. And this is where it all happens, out in the middle of nowhere. There is something else here. I don't know whether we're going to be able to see it or not, but just on the other side, so we've got a great big grain receival here, great big cotton gin here, and just a bit further down the road, guess what's down there? A great big feedlot. And there's pretty well very little houses here. I think there's a few houses scattered around the place. No actual town, which is very surprising for the amount of people they would need to run all this stuff. There's a couple of big dams down the road here we might pull into first, throw a few traps in, may even just throw a line in for 10 minutes, see how we go. That shed there's sole purpose is to store grain. They fill that up with grain, and that there is where the trucks drive through and either tip it off or load up to take it elsewhere. Just spotted this little dam on the way out to where we're going, and it looks like the council or probably Grain Corp or some other entity has been pumping water out of there, but I'm going to throw a couple of traps in, check them on the way back. I'll tell you what, you can tell there's a feedlot not far through there. I can hear all them cows mooing. One other good sign is bloody flies. There's already thousands of flies. See that old mate's been getting water there, but it doesn't look like they've been in today because there's no wet patch. I think I'll just walk down a little bit further. I really can't see anyone coming down here today, so I think our traps will be pretty safe. Watching out for snakes along the way. And just looking along the edge of this dam in the mud, there's either sheep here or pigs, and I'm guessing there's probably pigs. We'll put one trap down this end. I think I'll walk down about halfway down the dam on the other end, throw one there as well. Not too sure how well it's going to show on camera, but have a go at the ducks. I'll try and zoom in so you can see it because I know this camera is not the best, but there is literally probably hundreds of ducks, and I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 magpie geese out on this little spit, just absolutely loaded with them. I was thinking I'd throw a trap in this little dam as well. I say little, but it's actually a big dam. But I don't think I will. We might come back out here another day. Bloody ducks there though, unbelievable. Just jammed on that little spit.
We're out on the black soil roads now. Did we get?
Yes, we are out on the black soil roads. Check this out. These are the sort of roads you don't want to get stuck on when it's wet. Absolutely beautiful black soil. See how it's all cracking out? Very fertile country. We've actually found our first little bore drain, but we have a slight problem. No water. As you can see, we've found the bore drain, but we have a slight problem. There's no water. Oh, don't say we've come all this way to find a dry bore drain. It's not looking good, because I did pass another one up there that I was eyeing off, and it had about that much water in it. We'll keep going because there are a couple more further out. Hopefully they've got some water. If not, I'm not really too concerned, because there were some really prime looking dams on the way back through that we come past. Worst comes to worst, we'll just pull up and try some dams. Just across from the grass here, I'm going to be very quiet. Ducks that ducked down there hoping I couldn't see them, because they've got little baby duckies. Check this out, these ones can't get away. I'm not going to touch them. We'll just have a look. You don't see them every day. Now this is, or was, actually one of the bore drains. It's more of just a drain now by the look of it. It only runs to about here somewhere. Oh, don't touch it, Josie, because you get the smell on it. Oh, look at the little duck coming up to Josie.
Can I pat it?
Oh, only very softly. Oh. Look at him. He's got no fear.
Oh, the mum and dad coming.
We won't touch him. We'll leave him be. I think, just looking at it, that is the smaller side of the road. This side of the road over here, it does look pretty good, and I can see there's a few yabbie holes in it. I think what I'll do is I'll put one trap in here, and we'll keep going out, and hopefully we can find something a bit better. And I'll just check it on the way back. I only just thought of it. I put that trap in. The girls mucking around there getting photos of them little baby ducklings. And I went to jump in the ute, and I looked in front of me, and I thought I'd better give you a little bit of explanation while I'm going. So that great big grain receival site we've seen back there, Joe's, leave them alone, mate. She keeps, no, the parents will come back to them if you leave them. There's two of them ducklings that come right up to Josie, and they were following her around. They won't go away from the water, and I can see the parents are coming back to them, so they'll definitely be all right. Anyways, the grain receival place that we've seen, that great big shed, them huge piles of wheat, this is where it all starts. There is literally thousands upon thousands upon thousands of acres of these wheat paddocks growing in this very fertile black soil. It does get dry out here, but when we get the rain, it is probably some of the best farming country you'll find in the world, I would say. And this is the end result, or this is the start. Wheat. And you can see it's starting to turn yellow. Another probably 6 or 8 weeks, won't be far off being ready to harvest. And just looking at that crop, I have a fair sort of a farming background. I would say that that would go at least 1 tonne to 2 tonne to the acre, which for the hectare would be 2.5 tonne per hectare to 5 tonne per hectare. just depending on the little patch that they were in. In saying that, it has been an exceptionally wet winter and the crops have done really well. There are years out here where the farmers get absolutely nothing because it just doesn't rain, and without the rain, the black soil is completely useless. Well, I hate to say it, but those couple of dry board rains back there were it. I do have one trap in that one with the ducks in it. We'll head back there and have a look in a little while. In the meantime, we've pulled up at this little creek and it actually looks pretty good. Runs up there pretty well as far as I can see. I think what we'll do, we'll get a yabbie line and a fishing line. I've got a few worms there. Throw them in, hang around for an hour or so, see what we can catch or not catch. Oh, we were just off setting that trap and Eileen's yelling out. She's actually hooked up.
It's gone.
I'm puffed out. Bring him in. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It is there.
I thought it's not gone. Yellow belly too. Bring him. Oh no. It wasn't actually a yellow belly. It was only a carp. Oh, we were right down that tree. I'll give you a bit of a look. Oh.
You need to put another bait.
I'll rebait it for her.
Is that the wind?
We actually, me and Josie went down to that tree and put a dilly trap for Josie.
Mine. That's why I didn't pull this up.
And there's heaps of yabbie holes around that tree. So
What the?
we will only give that probably 10 minutes. Ah, I ran all the way back because I left the camera in the ute and she's yelling at me that she's got a fish. So I've got a little story to tell. On the last video, if you missed it, go back and watch it. I don't know what you're doing. Also, if you're watching and you haven't hit that subscribe button, you better do that right now. Anyway, I'll get on with the story. On our last video, we had a little bit of a tick issue. Josie had a couple on her feet and socks, and I had one on my jeans. And we sprayed ourselves and looked and thought we were all good. Well, I wasn't all good. The only spot that I couldn't really check was right on my backside. And guess where one was? Right on my backside. And I'll show you a little pic right now. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. It's going to be fairly zoomed in and cropped because you don't want to be seeing any crack. I would show you live right now because that's literally what it looks like right now as I'm talking. And that was, what, 10 days ago now. It was last Friday, or the Friday before last, and it's actually Monday now. So a week and 2 days. And I didn't realise until I got home and had a shower that it was there. So I was sitting on it all the way home and aggravating it, I think. I did go to the doctor. They basically, oh, I got one. You got a bite. You got a bite on your blue line. Your blue rod. They're sitting there talking on the phone. Something's just picked it up. There he goes. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Saying pull back, so she just sits there. Let's let go. Anyway, yeah, that's what the ticks do. I did use this. I didn't just try and pull it off. I do keep this at home because it's not the first one that I've got. And I'm probably going to try and start carrying... Oh, you got one. She had one on the other rod without knowing it. Well, they're biting out here. What do we got? What do we got? Carp. Carposaurus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little Carposaurus. I don't even think she realised she had that one, did you?
I knew there was one.
You did not.
No, I didn't.
She only picked it up and checked the bait. She would have had one on that blue rod too if she had it pulled back. But anyway, they're only carp.
I let the other one go because I knew there was one in here.
Yeah, she reckons she let that one go because she knew there was one here. But anyway, there is good yellow belly in this creek. This is actually the same creek that we were at last video, but it is a long way west, like probably, as the creek flows, probably 100 kilometers or more west. And well, that's basically the story. I thought I was all good on that last video, but I did actually have a tick and it did react. And I did go to the doctor and I done the right thing getting it off straight away with this stuff. I didn't leave the head in there, as I've had a few comments say, which I do appreciate your concern. I have had a few in the past and I know about leaving the heads in there and how to get them off properly and stuff. I do appreciate everyone's advice in saying that. I just react badly to them no matter what. So, moral of the story, watch out for ticks. It's only been 10 minutes at the most. We thought we might as well check the trap. Go for it, Jose. Don't wait for me. What do you got? Bait yabbie and a shrimp. Well, that'll do me.
Oh, and
Bloody massive shrimp.
small nipper and a big nipper on that one.
And a El Primo little bait yabbie. We'll put him straight on one of the rods, I think. I literally just turned that camera off and Josie's rod just went. And she's got something decent. What is it? Another Carposaurus. At least they're biting. Can't complain about that. Better than catching nothing. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that little yabbie or the little shrimp on her rod, because it might entice a yellow belly a bit better than the old wham. Second check of the trap. We've only got a couple of small ones so far, nothing of any size. Go, Jose. Hopefully, if a couple of more shrimp, I'll grab them, because I just missed a good bloody fish on that last shrimp. I think we'll be looking for some more bait very soon, because I only brought a couple of worms. So Josie did get a medium-sized one off the line. That just went straight down to the Jose. Yeah. I think we'll give that another 10-15 minutes and have a bit of a muck around with these rods. Oh, you got one on that other blue rod. That blue rod's got a fish. It had the yabbie on it too, so it might be something decent. Oh, it might have let go. It was just bending over. Got it? Oh no. Yeah, you got it? Yeah. Oh yes. This one had the little yabbie on it, which I'm not saying it's going to be a yellow belly, but... Oh no.
Going back.
Oh well. Lucky I got a couple of more shrimp.
It was big. It's probably like a small hook.
I'm scared of the yabbie.
Probably the biggest one of the day. He's still not huge, but we'll put him in the bucket. And I'll get comments on Facebook all the time saying that yabbies hate meat and they won't eat it. I think this fella here disagrees because he's got a big mouthful. We're going to have one more last check of this trap. We have got a few yabbies, but nothing of any size, and a couple of carp. We're getting bites, but there's no shade, and we've got other spots that we want to check. Got a few dams on the way back.
A shrimp.
One shrimp. I think I'll sacrifice that shrimp and let him go, live another day. That last little creek wasn't too bad, bit of fun, couple of carp, few little yabbies, getting bites there, but no monsters, and I'm not going to sit there in the sun catching carp all day. We've made it back to the last bore drain, and I wouldn't even call it a bore drain anymore. It's more of a roadside culvert, and we're going to check our first trap of the day, our first proper trap. As I suspected, I really didn't think we would get anything here. I think there's only a bit of water here from the rain and not from a bore drain that's been flowing. Anyway, let's keep moving, see if we can find something a bit better than that. No yabbies yet. We actually have got a few, so I can't complain. We've got 2 in the bucket about this big, so I think these pair are going to go hungry because they're mine. Only kidding. They can have 1 each because I've got a secret weapon in my esky. It's called a T-bone steak. We do want a little something something to go with our T-bone. Hopefully. Not looking good. I really thought this dam may have had something in it. I'm gonna have to risk my life going down through all this long grass for you. So as I said before, if you haven't already and you've watched this far, you better go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. You never know, it might be the last video I do. Oh, hit the jackpot. 2 yabbies. It's only 2 yabbies and a monstrous big shrimp, which I'm going to put back. But it has doubled the amount that we do have. We now have 4. Not having much luck with the yabbies. Coming past an old cricket ground. Got the metal detector on board. Thought I might as well have a quick look. And seemed to have a pretty good target. Let's check it out. Might just have a look right on top.
Can I squat?
And it's a bit of rubbish.
You said that last time.
Yeah, it's a bit. We got something sitting right on top of the ground there by the sound of it. More junk.
Is that lead?
You hungry?
Getting a bit hungry. We're a bit light on the yabbies yet. We're gonna have to go to the old muesli bar.
How about you? Eh?
Hey Angus, where's all the yabbies, mate? We're getting a bit desperate and we're eating muesli bars. Hey, you said they're over there. And he might be right because there's a big dam just there. What are you doing on the middle of the road, mate? Hey, you better get up a tree and get run over. It's really absolutely blown a bloody gale out here at the lake. I thought we tried a few dams on the way back. It's getting bloody hot. There wasn't much shade. We're going to be heading past the lake, so I thought, bugger it. We'll pull in at the lake, cook our little snack that we caught. Great big 4 yabbies and a few little hors d'oeuvres to go with it. We'll check that out in 1 second. Just give you a bit of a rundown. Josie's put 2 traps in, 3 lines. See how we go. I don't really care if we catch anything or not. It's the long weekend this weekend here in New South Wales. I don't know if anywhere else is, but we're coming in. I passed 2 people that were yabbieing, 2 separate camps. One fella just pulled up a dilly trap as we went past him and he had quite a few yabbies in it. And another fella was getting around with a scoop and it looked like he was getting a few as well. Oh, look at that. Couple of nice porterhouse steaks on the cast iron. Thank you very much. I did say it was a catch and cook, so I'm a man of my word. We caught 4 yabbies and they're probably hardly even what I would call eating size, but we're gonna have to go with it. We did call it a catch and cook, didn't we? That's exactly what we're doing. We caught something, mainly carp, and we're cooking something, steak. And just a fun fact, we've got these couple of little porterhouse steaks and the big T-bone in there, and they probably cost twice as much as what I'll make off this video. Well, Josie's come through with the goods, straight up.
He did not want to let go.
He's a bit small, we'll let him go. I was nearly going to throw him on the barbie. He's a bit small.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let him go for another day. We've got steak here. If you get a big one, you'll be going straight on. I had 3 lines in. This middle one, Josie tried to throw it out a bit hard and lost the bait off it. And I've literally got no more bait. And I'm definitely not cutting one of those off. God, that wind. You probably can't hear it because I've got my wind gadget on. But it is literally blowing a bloody gale. There's waves out there like it's the ocean. Check that out. You can only bring a bloody surfboard out here at the moment. She's choppy as.
Can you turn it over like that?
What are you doing, Master Chef? The little stove here is struggling for heat because it's blowing all the heat away. We're really struggling today. That wind's just blowing the heat away. The wind's blowing our lines back in towards us. The board drain was dry.
There's a bit of pink on it.
The carp were biting. Yeah, that's how it's nice. Taste it. Josie's going to do a taste test anyway. She's got a little yabbie that she caught off the line on it. I was going to use it for bait, but we give it to the seagull instead. Alright. Looks bloody delicious to me. These pair like their steak a bit more well done. I like mine a bit underdone, so I'll put mine on top. I'll cut a little crispy bit here for the other seagull and give her a taste test. Bit of Outback, beef and Reef, straight down the hatch.
It's hot.
I'd say it would be. Hot and bloody delicious. She's got another taste test, straight Yabbie. She's going to be living large. Hey, what do you reckon?
Yummy.
Nice. The flies out there this morning were absolutely bloody terrible. Geez, they were thick. I don't know whether I caught it on camera how bad they were, but you can tell on these first few hot days. There was one dam we pulled up at. I probably should have filmed it. I didn't take the camera with me. I sort of just shot across the paddock because I had to walk a bit to have a look. But there was literally, there would have been thousands and thousands of flies. I walked up in the long grass and they all buzzed up in a swarm. I thought it was bees, but it was big blowflies. I presume there was probably a dead cow or something nearby. And the dam was crystal clear, so it wasn't even worth having a go at. We've got these bloody boaters out here causing a ruckus. Hey? We might as well go the whole hog and cook the T-bone as well. That other one was bloody so delicious. I got a bit more heat in the pan before I started this time. Joe, go and check those traps, see if we can't get a couple of yabbies. Only one half a dozen. Oh, wind everywhere. That wind is absolutely shocking now. So I guess we'll call that a video. Wasn't really much in the way of catching, but we got to get out and see, explore a bit of new country that we haven't seen before. See a few interesting things and enjoy a couple of nice steaks out by the lake. Couldn't ask for any more.